Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me today. In this video, I wanted to talk about an experience that I had in EMDR. So sometimes my therapist will give me homework to do. The homework that I was assigned to do for this week was to draw a picture of my perspective of my younger self and then draw a picture from my younger self perspective. Hopefully that makes sense. But I ended up, as my younger self, I ended up drawing a picture of a house. This was a picture I used to draw all the times. And I'm sure we all have drawn like the picture around 5 or 6 years old, because that's where my younger self's point of view is. So anyway, I drew a house, a tree, swing, and from my perspective, my right now perspective of my younger self, I drew a house and myself sitting on the porch. Now, the house that I drew was the house that I lived in at around this age. So it was kind of triggering for me. So during EMDR, we were doing what we were doing was we were, like I said, I apologize for the pauses. It's the new medication that I'm on. And like I said, I want to keep this unedited because this is who I am and this is what it's like. So we were doing this exercise where she had me draw the date, which would have been 1980, which would have been my younger self, and then draw today's date or write today's date. And we did a couple other little things. So there was a part where she wanted me to draw almost like a portal from, this is on the picture that I drew from my right now perspective. She wanted me to draw myself with a pathway to my younger self that was in the picture. I drew a picture of myself sitting on the porch. And that felt okay at first. But then all of a sudden, I just started to disconnect or dissociate. Now, I've been doing EMDR now for, no, a year. I was going to say a month. So I've been doing EMDR for a year. I have quite a bit of childhood trauma, so we've barely scratched the surface, honestly. I'm still tweaking my meds as well, so it's kind of hard to work through things when you're having different side effects, and some things work, some things don't work, some things make you tired. So we really haven't, gone all the way in. But anyway, I started to feel like I wasn't right in the present moment. So the idea was for me to draw this portal from myself to my younger self. But what ended up happening is I dissociated because it was just that difficult. My younger self just did not feel safe and willing to come with me. And so that part of my younger self just completely, went and hid in the corner, basically. It's really hard to explain what dissociation feels like, but I always describe it as feeling like a helium balloon that's floating up into the air. It just is a very strange feeling. But anyway, we were able to ground me, and we do that by just reminding myself that, it's 2026, it's April, we're not that little girl stuck in that room anymore. Oh, anyway, I don't want this video to be too long, but if you have any questions or you would like to share your story, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so very much. Bye for now.